Hi guys, so today I have a special guest here. You want to tell them who you are? This is my husband Chris. He's shy to say hi apparently. Anyways, so this is going to be a Q&A. I posted a community post on my channel, so let's just go ahead and get started. So you want to read the first question?
You feel like you miss out on a lot, aka partying, traveling, new experiences, having married so young.
I would say yes and no. I feel like with getting married so young, you can't really do but so much. I feel like you can do a lot with him. I can do a lot with him, but it's more of like together instead of by myself. I'm not a party person anyway, so that I'm not really missing out on. The travel thing. I mean, we travel together anyway, so I'm not really missing out on that. New experiences depends on what you're talking about. Like if it's like relationship wise, then I mean yeah. But I've had a lot of, well, I'm not gonna make myself sound like that, but I did have a lot of relationships prior to him, so I kind of got that out of the way, and he knows that. So yeah. What about you though? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I traveled. I'm prior military, and my family's prior military, so traveling to me, I mean, I don't really have to travel. Partying, I'm not a party guy. I've been to a couple parties before when I was younger. They're not for me. I went to one at 16.
Hold on, you did what? I don't know about this.
I just think partying is just not for me. I'm not a party guy. I'm more either work and just provide for my family.
What is your ideal date night? So I would say going to the movies or watching a movie at home with popcorn and stuff. What about you?
I'll say the same thing. Either a movie night and go out somewhere fancy, come home, either watch a movie out or go out in public and watch a movie.
By the way, show him what you're drinking with the pasta. Nasty. So he's drinking milk with the pasta. That's disgusting. Yeah. Are there any secrets you keep from each other? I'll let you go first.
I mean, I told her everything that I've been through. I mean, my past ain't been that good. I've seen a lot of things that most people shouldn't see in their life. I was in the medical training field. I have seen some things that most people don't want to see, but unfortunately, I have been through a traumatic past.
Yeah, I don't have any secrets either. I pretty much tell them straight up how I feel about things, and yeah, it's pretty much. I don't think secrets are good, so I'm really straightforward about things. I tell them straight up how I feel. Sometimes it's not things he wants to hear, but at least I tell him, you know. What's the key to a happy marriage life? I feel like this question is like ongoing. I feel like whatever marriage you have issues. I don't really know. I don't really know if there's a key really, because I feel like every day, every month, every year we find out something new. I think it's an ongoing thing. I really don't think there's any key, so I don't really think that's like a straightforward answer. But I mean, it's
A key to a happy marriage is communication, loyalty.
yeah. But sometimes communication could be a bad thing too. So I feel like
No, what I'm saying is communication is the best thing in a marriage. It don't matter if the man or the woman don't want to hear it. Communication always works out. You shouldn't be afraid to communicate.
yeah, I would just say like no secrets and like he said, communication. All right. Thank you. Love your channel. Thank you. Okay, what is one thing you both like and dislike about each other the most?
I mean, I love her personality. It's never a dull moment with her. She always does something new every day. Never a dull moment with her. Something she does every day. It'd be dumb things sometimes that is like, what are you doing? And what I dislike about her is almost speak the truth. I'm blunt. As every day she tries to make fun of. I have an accent, and every day it's the same thing. Always making fun of the accent. And some days I'm like looking at her like, seriously, again.
Okay, so my thing is, I really like how he's determined to make it work. Like, let's say we'll have like a problem or something. Like, I'm always the one that kind of runs away from the situation, right? And then you're the one that's like, no, let's talk it out and stuff. So I feel like determination is what I like about him. The thing that I can't stand about you, though, I couldn't wait to answer this question. He throws his dirty clothes on the bathroom floor, and I tell him a million times to pick up his clothes, and what do? You keep throwing them on the floor. So guys, if you could leave in the comments, please,
I plead.
some tips to make him stop doing that, because that's mad annoying. Thank you.
I plead the fifth.
Who is more of the jealous type?
I ain't jealous.
Him.
Oh,
If he thinks I'm texting a guy, he'll go crazy. Oh, who you texting? Oh, all this stuff. Yeah, I'm not like that. All right. The next question, pet peeves. We already answered that. What was your first impression?
I can't remember one.
We're
wait,
gonna-
I do. Oh yeah, I do. I was in the military program before I went to the active military. I saw her sitting at the cafeteria table. I was like, damn, that girl looked good. Me being a chicken, I didn't go down and talk to her. But we met back up in reading class. And I was like, yep, that's the same girl.
Yeah, we're gonna do a video about that, how we met, because I have questions about that too. Like, people keep asking me to do a video about how we met. That's gonna be a whole other video, because it's gonna be like a 2-hour long video. Mm-hmm. So we're not gonna get too deep in that. My first impression was that he's annoying and weird, because I didn't like him at first. But again, that's gonna be in the other video we're gonna do about how we met, because I did not like him at first. Let's see, what's your guys' favorite movie? I would say Jack and Jill. I love Jack and Jill.
Jaws. What turns you on and what turns you off for you?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it PG-13.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like south wind, southeast. When she gets undressed, that's a turn on for me. Down the creek without a pedal, basically. I'm trying to like not say the real reason, because since we're trying to keep it PG-13, I'm not trying to say the real reason.
Okay, so turn on for me. That, I don't know what it is, but when he takes his glasses off, yeah. Yeah. So, and then a turn off, I would say that, what he's doing, showing off.
What is your best marriage surviving, best place for keep things spicy after being with each other for so long?
Spicy is the weird word.
Honestly, if you truly love the person, I mean, nothing should ever get old. I mean, we do. I can't be serious with you. We started going into like wearing lingerie and stuff. I mean, we do we do change things up just to keep the marriage going. But I mean, a person shouldn't be It's not cool. That's a turn off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was another one too.
Look at Simon.
That's our son in the background. He's saying hi.
Yeah, he's so precious.
But that's basically. I mean, a guy shouldn't really get tired of his girl if he truly loves her, and he should never get tired of anybody if you truly love them.
But like, what do we do though? It says like, what do you do? Oh, the lingerie thing, right?
Yeah, the lingerie things and a lot of other things we can't say. Where did you guys have your first date? If you can remember, how long have you been married? We had our first date of. Let's see, we didn't go out till like 4 days later. So on the first date. But first date was the movie theater. I can't remember what movie it was. But
I think it was like Finding Nemo, wasn't it?
No,
Or something with Nemo.
it was some kind of weird action movie. But we didn't sit there and watch it. We just sat there the whole entire time talking to each other. So.
Yeah.
We have been together 8 years, but coming up, we've been married 7.
Yeah.
The end of this month, we'll be married 7 years. But we've been together for 8.
Too long.
Yeah. But you're stuck with me, so. Biggest ick about each other or favorite thing about each other?
We
Also,
already answered that. Right?
yeah. Favorite thing, we already answered that. Favorite thing about each other. No, we didn't, do we?
My assumption, no, the assumption thing we didn't answer.
Also, my assumption is that you guys got married super young. We can say we got married young. My family was even saying you got married young. But we had a spark with each other. It was not like no other relationship that she was in. There was something inside of me she saw that she never saw with any other guys. And I truly loved her. We were like 6 months. We were dating before we got married.
We'll talk about this in the how we met video, but I had got out of a abusive relationship before him, and yeah, that's why he's saying I saw something in him, because the last guy I was with, he cheated on me. So I was probably 6 months into the breakup when I met him. So what's the next one?
Did you fall in love at first sight?
No.
No, not at first, because like she said, we met in homeroom at first. She didn't know me, and I was kind of quirky and kind of stupid.
Kind of quirky.
Yeah, kind of.
He was always talking about guns, hunting, fishing. Yeah, I'm not. I was like a girl with pink, and I didn't want to hear that, so it was kind of weird. But we'll talk about that in the video, another video.
But the second time around,
But
yes.
no.
But the second time around, yes, we did fall. I fell in love with her at second sight. But at first,
Was that
no.
after I came back from that place, or no?
I don't think it was after.
They're gonna love that story.
Yeah. So how have your wait, I'm not, I ain't tired. How have your last relationship affected this one, if at all?
It's made me more like aware of how I want to be treated, and like what was the question? Yeah, how I want to be treated, and like, you know, I'm more aware now. Like, okay, like if he does this, like the other guy did that too, and I don't want to go through that. You know what I mean, sort of thing. So you learn, and you just take that and you just say, listen, I don't want to talk about that because it might, make me think about this or whatever. So I would just say it's affected me, but more in a good way.
Well, when I was in my first relationship, we didn't see each other a lot, so with her, this would be my longest and my longest relationship I've been in, because my first relationship, the girl was in foster care and stuff. So we never saw each other a lot, so I was never in a serious relationship with her, so I never saw her a lot until I met Jess. then that's when my relationship started. So there's a lot of things I have learned over time. We did that one. Embarrassing stories together.
I'm gonna talk about the one that when we first met. So when we first met, I had a date with him the first day.
No,
And,
not this one.
And me and my mom, I don't know what happened, but we went shopping or something happened.
You lost the keys in the
And
car.
I was trying to meet him at the movie theater. This was funny. And we were like an hour late because my mom locked the keys in the trunk. And we walked away to go in a store or something before I was going to meet him. And we came back and we're like, "Where's the keys?" My mom was like, "Where's the keys?" We're looking in the purse and everything. We couldn't find them. Yeah, she locked them in the trunk. My phone was in the car, and I couldn't get my phone to text him that I was in trouble and stuff. So, isn't that right? I did lock my phone in there, right?
Well,
'Cause I don't know- I
it
don't
wasn't
know.
at a store. You were.
Where was I?
I think you
Somewhere.
were back at your brother's apartment.
Oh, the apartment, yeah. And my mom locked the keys in the car, so he had to come and help us. I guess his mom was there too. And they had to like unlock the door. So, yeah, it's funny looking back now, but that day I was pissed.
Oh yeah, I had to remember. Yeah, I had to bend the door. I had to grab the door frame and bend the door.
He thought I didn't want to be with him. You thought that?
Yeah, I thought it was a ghost. I was like, wow. And then she called me crying and says the door locked. I had to go there, legit grab the door and bend it out and just to stick something in to lock the thing. I've never seen somebody locking their keys in the car.
I was crying, but now it's funny to think about it.
Oh, it was funny because he was saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Embarrassing story. Oh, I got one. So supposedly we were at the beach, and she was standing in the water, and supposedly these little fish were swimming around, and she thought something was touching her foot. I have never seen somebody jump so high. And these little fish would just keep on coming after her, and she would keep on running, and they'll just be right there, and he'll just swim right by her foot. She's like, oh my god, something's touching me. Yeah, and then she'd be like, I'll be telling her, it's just a baby fish. I was like, I don't care. And then you see 20 of them just coming after her, like little piranhas. That was funny. Did you get married young for religious reason? If not, then why? Just live together first and get married a bit older. Story of how you met and favorite parts of your relationship. So we didn't get married young for religious reasons. We just got married because we loved each other and stuff.
Well, his mom,
Well,
I don't believe she is because of the way she is. She's mean, but she's religious. So,
hold on, let me explain. So my parents are old religion. They believe that a couple should marry first before they live together or have any sexual encounters with each other. I'm not like that. I believe that if you love somebody, you don't have to marry them at first. You can sit there and see how it's going to work out. Yeah, they were believing the old traditional ways, which I don't have a problem with, but I was young, so I didn't.
I wouldn't recommend everybody getting married young. Like, I'm not saying that, but
yeah.
at the time, I knew that he was the one for me, and I knew that when I saw him the first time, he was gonna be in my life for a long time. So I already knew, like, you just know, sort of thing. And I'm not saying every teenager knows at freaking 18 years old, but I knew that I wanted to marry him. So, yeah.
If not, then why just live together? So that was a big
We were
story.
too young to live together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we were too.
We lived together. After we got married, we did live together, but at first my parents were hesitant. We did have a lot of sexual interactions with each other. So they were kind of like iffy about her living with me, but it took a lot of convincing. But she had to stay down in the room. But after we got married and stuff, we were allowed to sleep together and stay together. But after that, like 2 months later, we got our own place, and then that's when we started living on our own. This is why we conclude to an embarrassing story. She uses wipes. So here we go. So, mind you, wipes come in like 80 count. There's 80 wipes in the tub. So she goes through maybe 4 containers of wipes in 1 week. She wipes everything down. We go to the store and buy items. She legit will wipe it down and then put it away.
We go shopping.
Hold on, let me finish. So she wipes the toilet paper down. She wipes the she wipes the soap
I hate
down.
you.
She wipes the food down, wipes everything down. You gotta.
No, I don't wipe food down. Don't make it seem like I wipe bananas down.
Well, but she don't wipe all the stuff that she likes, like all the stuff that's in plastic boxes or anything. Wipes them outside because she's afraid people touch them and stuff.
But, okay, I have that fear. I don't know if it's a fear. But
No, it's not a fear. It's called OCD.
so basically, I think that people...
It's a severe OCD. Because who wipes toilet paper
You
down?
want to talk about what you do with the door? Okay, so we...
Remember, my sister charged at me with a knife, so that's why
baby, stop.
That's the reason why okay. She's bringing up the topic of me when I lock a door, I shake it to make it close.
Yeah, he shakes it like 15 times, and he's like, "Babe, is it locked?" I'm like yeah.
Like I said before,
And the car alarm.
Because of my traumatic past, my sister chased after me with a butcher knife. I have a fear now that if a door's not locked, I don't feel safe. So now I have to like legit shake the door to make sure it's locked, because ever since then, when she did that, I have like a fear. If the door is not locked, then I can't sleep. So that's my reason. I can't sleep.
I wipe everything down though, because I feel like when people touch, like, you don't know where people's hands been or they touch, so I feel like they touch it, and like in my head, it's like it's dirty. So
yeah, it's a rare problem. My wallet hurts every day. I mean, how many wipes you use?
I have a whole room full of wipes.
No, you might need a semi full. Yeah, that probably won't be enough. Probably need like 5 shipping containers full. Do you want kids? If so, how far away?
How far away?
Like, probably how far along? Like, how far, like...
Oh, I just want 2. My mom had 4, and I don't want to do 4. It's too many.
The patience are...
Financially, emotionally, everything, I can't do 4.
Oh, financially, we're fine. It's emotionally, I can't do it 4. That'll make my head spin.
Yeah. But
especially how kids are, and touching, drawing all over everything, and running around.
The far along thing, my sister had my nephews like pretty quick in age, like 1 year after each other, and they were all in diapers, and I just don't see myself doing that. I don't see myself being, and I'm not throwing any shade to the moms out there that decide to do that. That's your decision, but I'm just saying, for me, I don't want to be tied down to a house all day long. If I can go out with 1, I can go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like having 2 in diapers and just being tied down to the house. I don't want to have that kind of life. So, yeah, I think 1, and then maybe like 4 or 5 years down the road, another one. That way they can help us with the baby. So, what is your answer to that?
Like her, she said 2 kids. I can handle 2 kids. And like she said, I like to have 1, wait like 4 or 5 years, and then have another one. Because like I said, it'd be better, because then you don't have to worry about having 2. At least one's older, and you can deal with the youngest one.
And you can give that one attention. I feel like if you have 2, you can't really give them attention that much, like both together at the same time.
That's how I felt, because I'm the baby of my whole siblings. And me, Dylan, I have slight autism, and then I have ADHD and stuff. So as a kid, when my sister started having her kids, because I have 4 siblings, and then when my sister started having kids, I started feeling like that I was left out, like I didn't feel loved like I should. So that's what I want to do for our kids. I don't want to make them feel like, oh, love this one, oh, I love this one more. No, I think having two, so that barely get both of them the same affection. Having like 4 or 5 kids, it just you can't give everyone the same attention. It's like you have so much to do and so many kids. I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's how I feel because I grew up in a large family, and I didn't feel like I got the most attention.
Alright guys, so that's all the questions. We are in 40 minutes of recording here. Do you have anything you want to say? Alright, so that is all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a like. I am done with my pasta, and I had the rest of his because you didn't want it.
The sauce wasn't it, yeah. The sauce wasn't, yeah.
Alright guys, I will see you in my next video, and don't forget to hit that like button. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. No, say bye.
Bye, guys.